How are you doing, Capricorn? All right, so for you here, we have challenges. Challenges that force growth and resilience. Okay, that's what we have. Let's pull the cards and let's see what the current energy is for you today. All right. I hope you're doing well. Yes. It's New Year's Eve right now. What a great time to have a card pull, right? Right before the new year. Let's see what's happening. Well, okay, Capricorn. You could possibly be dealing with an Aries. We have Neptune that came out as well. So, Capricorn, you could possibly be either fantasizing about an Aries, or like there could be some illusions, maybe feeling a little delusional concerning a Capricorn. Okay, if you aren't dealing, or about an Aries, but but Capricorn, if you aren't dealing with an Aries, it could an Aries sun sign. They could have Aries heavy in their chart, or you could have Aries in your chart, Capricorn. So let's see what else we have here. And I want you to remember, Capricorn, that all energy is subject to change, okay? It's subject to change according to one's thoughts, according to one's actions, according to one's will. Oh, invisibles. I feel like you may not be seeing some things very clearly here. I'm not really too sure why. Should we dig a little deeper here? I feel like someone may have an intentional, something intentional here towards you. They're pointing something intentional towards you, Capricorn. Could be this Aries. There are some boundaries here. It looks like maybe some intentional boundaries. So actually, maybe you're keeping up your boundaries, Capricorn, towards an Aries. This could very well be. You could be literally pointing your fingers at somebody here and wanting to put up some boundaries. I feel like you may be wanting to clear yourself of maybe some darkness that this individual has. Actually, wait a second here. Capricorn. Well, actually, I have fertility coming out here that is up. So is somebody, are you putting up your boundaries against someone that may want to have a relationship, may want to be fertile with you maybe here? I am getting that, Capricorn. Um, this individual is a star in reverse. So maybe this individual is claiming to be someone maybe that they aren't. Okay. But they want to be fertile with you, you know, have a relationship with you. But what's all this about being fertile, though? You need to set up boundaries, Capricorn, with this Aries. If you're done with an Aries, okay. Yeah, this does have something to do with the community. Yeah, Capricorn, I'm seeing here that you need to make sure that you're seeing this Aries clearly. Okay, and not allowing yourself to be like invisible to any truths, okay, anything underlying. You know, things aren't always what they seem. And we know that, you know. Sometimes, you know, people around us don't have the best of intentions. And I'm seeing there isn't an intention here. And so I think it's important for you to keep up your boundaries against an Aries right now, so that you're clear of any dark acts that could be done against you at this time that may bring about fertility. So this Aries maybe this Aries wants to be impregnated by you, possibly, okay? Maybe this individual tries to come off to you like, you know, like they're a star. Like they're a star in the community or something. It's like they want to be seen as a star. Okay, but I don't think it's a good idea to court this Aries. What's this Aries' intentions, though? Like, what is going on here? Like, what is going on here? Well, Capricorn, maybe this, we have gift and poverty upside down. So I feel like also too, there could also possibly be someone in the community that others don't want to see as a star. Okay, they may not want you to court this individual. They may not want this individual courted. Okay, and they may not want this individual to receive a gift. And want this individual to be in poverty. So then what's this gift then? A wealthy man. And a main female. Someone doesn't want this individual to be with a wealthy man, because if so, it would make this individual a main female, and there are people around in the community that just don't want this, okay? And I do have child here. So yeah, and then we did have fertility also. So maybe also too, they don't want anything birthed. They don't, yeah, and it seems like there are people that are judging this situation and judging it incorrectly, almost like they have no right to even have any part in this. It's like nosiness, like anytime you have the community like that, it's just being nosy, and I feel like it's against the star that they want to see in reverse. And then there's also someone, which could be this Aries. Maybe this Aries wants to be this star, but is actually in reverse. So I'm getting a few different things here going on. Yeah, use your intuition in this situation here. It's really weird. So this card was here upside down. This is the Death card. Yeah, it's almost like someone, could even be this Aries, trying to take what belongs to somebody else, like their new beginning. Yeah, and at the same time, someone may be trying to, like, even be impregnated here, okay? But there is, there is a community that want to put a death to someone they don't want to be seen as a star. They want to put a death to that individual, receiving anything that I believe actually a wealthy man left, and doesn't want this person to have love, because we have courtship upside down. Wants this individual to be in poverty, not receive the gift that the wealthy individual left, and just wants the whole thing to just go in their favor. I've been getting a lot of this type of stuff. Okay, a lot. They want their 6th house to be attacked. 6th house, that's health, that is work. They don't want this Aries, and some people in this community. And if this is you, Capricorn, and you just have Aries in your chart, then this is you. That just doesn't want this individual to have what should be theirs, this gift that was left by a wealthy man. This, you or this Aries want this, see if you can see it, want this individual to go through spiritual warfare. You want to fight. That's what I see here. Even if it's blood, you want to fight to the death. You don't want to give in. I see black magic here. I mean, you know, and I've been getting a lot of black magic in these readings, but the thing is, it isn't even hitting this person. It's upside down. It's this person is clear, like it's so it really is just futile on your end, or this Aries' end. Yeah, 10th house is also work. I mean, look. Look at the attacker. Demonic. Yeah. Trying to attack the 10th house as well. Trying to take everything from this individual. Yeah. What's rightfully theirs, though. Yeah. We've got here... Okay, we've got here 7th house of relationships. We've got someone maybe trying to come in and have a relationship with this individual. Okay, someone... Okay, even though, like, a relationship with this female is trying to be stopped, any kind of courtship to have love, I see also too someone coming in and trying to turn this individual upside down. I believe it's a female that is the star. Yeah. See, someone wants to come in and offer a cup, but it's really just a cup of poison is all it is. It's upside down and there's blood coming out of it. So the intentions are bad, okay, from this individual to try to destroy this being of light. Put this being of light upside down. Put this woman's fire out. And probably because it's you that wants that gift for your own self, right? Is that what this is here, Capricorn or Aries? Frog. All right, well. May the lily beneath your breast allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. Yeah, there's all these frogs around. This female, many have been sent to her. Okay, so there's been many frogs. But this female here is healing. And she's drowning all the frogs. She's drowning all the croaks. Okay, that's what I see here. So Capricorn, were you involved in this mess? This also too could have been I don't necessarily see this as past tense, but it could have been also, but this could be, you know, like I said, poison, that maybe someone's intentions is to get into a relationship with this female and give her poison for her death. Death. Yeah, darkness. This is magic arts here. Okay. This is a healer. This star that they want to put upside down, that's in the community, that they don't want to be a main female in the community. This is someone who heals people. She's a healer. It's a female. And she is a healer, Capricorn. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax. Until then, it's just a matter of time before there's more movement in what to do here on this female's end. You know, and I feel like no matter what is said to you, Capricorn, or this Aries, no matter what is said, it isn't going to matter. It's almost like, you know, it's been started and you want to go to the death. And, you know, to the death of it, till you win. Well, prosperity lies ahead. And I can see the month, but I'm not going to say so. But the prosperity still lies ahead for this healer. It can't be taken. Okay. You want to, you or this Aries wants to, or maybe both of you. Are you a couple? Are you a couple working against someone that you don't want to be seen as a star, possibly even? Because I'm getting that too. This could be someone that's a writer that can write. Well, why is it though why is it that you don't want to stop what you started here, Capricorn, and possibly Aries too? Yeah, you don't, because you want the pentacles maybe that are for this single star that's a healer in the community. You don't want her to have the Wheel of Fortune. You want her to be blinded to the truth by causing conflict. And you want her in conflict also. You don't want her to have stability. Yeah, you want to fight, don't you? Yeah. You want to bring this whole community up against this woman. And you're just watching. Well, we have someone wanting to rush in. Aries energy. Who's rushing in? Why do you so badly not want her to have this? Because if she's a healer, that means she's a beautiful individual and she would have just shared anyway. Yeah, she would have shared her wealth. Because that's the type of person I'm looking at right here. So why would you be like this anyway? And what are you rushing in to say? We've got someone rushing in here. And that's usually Aries energy, you know. Actually, it's an air sign. Is there an air sign rushing in with Aries energy? Yeah, it's like you know she's waiting. I believe she is. Are you concerned? This individual is concerned. Concerned about what? Oh, going to prison? Imprisonment? Is that what you're concerned about here? Going to prison? That's what it looks like to me. You don't want to go to prison, so now you're all concerned about it. May not be you, Capricorn, but there's an air sign or someone who has air in their chart, like someone's rushing in. They don't want to go to jail or prison for working against this healer by trying to take what belongs to her. And was it you that tried to give her poison in the past? Are you getting caught? Is there a record of what your future plan is against her? So she doesn't have this Wheel of Fortune here? Who is she? Maybe she was a past lover of yours. Or maybe there's a Gemini involved that is two-faced. Two-faced Gemini here. Well, you know, I see here people definitely weren't using their wisdom, right? Well, Pluto brings transformation. So there's transformation, dark secrets, things that are hidden. Is this air sign coming from a distance also, maybe, possibly? We have a Scorpio here that won revenge. For what? Who knows? Oh, geez, you know, I get a lot of the same kind of crap. We got a Virgo upside down, which is petty. So we got a revengeful person. We have a petty person. Transformation, we have a two-faced person. That's what we've got here. Yeah, there hasn't been proper communication here. I can see that as well. Yeah, you people need to atone for your sins. Atonement. So I feel like all the people involved in this community that came up against this healer, this wonderful individual, because they're two-faced because they are petty, because they're revengeful, because they refuse to transform in the light, but we're living in darkness and doing darkness against her, this female. You're now all stabbed yourselves. Tried to backstab her, but it didn't work. Maybe you got away with it for a while. You betrayed her. That's what I'm getting here. You betrayed her, but guess what? You'll have to atone now. It's going to come against you now. Transformation, Pluto. Pluto is also a painful death of doing away with, or it's like, did Saturn come out here? It's like karma, you know? Anger and chains. Yeah. What are y'all angry for? You're the one in chains. You tried to put her in chains and you're the one in chains. Did you start feeling like you're in chains on the 29th? We got these two females here. It looks like mother and daughter. One's older than the other, but they look alike. And they've been in darkness as well, and they also came upside down. So we've got a couple females involved, a mother and a daughter here, I see. There's definitely a storm brewing. It's being called in right now. Well, so why? What's this whole where's all this anger coming from? Where's this anger and hostility and wanting revenge and being petty? Where's all that coming from? Oh. It's because someone went into isolation and moved away from you? Is that why? Or is moving away from the situation and, you know, not allowing this to affect them? That's petty for sure. That's definitely petty. Capricorn, Aries. So now you're the one up in your head. Can't sleep at night? You can't sleep? Maybe none of you can really sleep right now. Good Lord. No, the devil, yeah. So we got a couple here as well. That, oh, do you feel attached to this person in some way, Capricorn? You couldn't, this individual moved away from you and now you're all up in your head because they went into hermit mode, they went into isolation. But it's almost like, so now you're just holding on to, what is it, yours? Something of the sort. You're juggling. Do you no longer want to juggle or be out in the cold? Well, you weren't working with that person and they weren't working with you, this healer. Well, this healer wants justice, for one. Are you a Hierophant, Capricorn? Do you claim to be a spiritual individual here? And maybe you're even with the Queen of Cups that's not even balanced, that her emotions are all over the place, not stable. We have an upside down Emperor who's one of these individuals in here also. that means that someone wasn't using their leadership qualities right, in the right way. The Hierophant here is a religious figure. There's so many people involved here, but that's why we have community here. We've got that Virgo upside down. We've got the Scorpio upside down. We've got the, who else was upside down? Got all kinds of people here. We've got the healer here, which is the star, who's just been waiting for this whole situation to just be done, you know. Oh my gosh. It concerns love. Love can be like a circus, it's all over the place. It can cause all kinds of emotions. When we're feeling emotional because maybe we were petty because we didn't get what we wanted or exactly the way we wanted it, then, maybe we start feeling revengeful, petty, envious, all kinds of stuff here, so we bring a whole community against one individual. We do witchcraft, as I see that here. Try to offer them a dark cup and possibly even poison them, want them up in their head, messing with their emotions. But that's you. That's you or this Aries now, or both of you. You may be a couple. Well, whatever this all is and why you have all these emotions, which it looks like it's because you're just not getting what you want in the way you want it, okay? You need to be able to learn to find forgiveness. Learn to find forgiveness, Capricorn, okay? I don't honestly see where you are right in this. I don't at all. But, I don't know your whole story. And I don't need to know your whole story. All I need to know is that, there isn't forgiveness on your end here. And when we let go and we allow forgiveness to come in, then we aren't carrying that baggage. These are horrible ways to feel. This is the Bible verse we have, John chapter 15, verse 17 that came out. It says, "This is my command, love each other." And one of those commands to love each other means that we must forgive. And I understand that forgiving is one of the hardest things that we can do, but it isn't worth not forgiving. It isn't worth that. It takes so much from you. How much effort really have you put in not forgiving? How much effort? Yeah. You're trying not to be all up in your head, and this individual isn't up in their head, okay? But you are. And this person is actually very patient, very temperate, very tempered, All right, let's see. What will come of this situation? as far as love goes. Okay, what do we have here? Because I feel like this is somewhat based on love. It's based on greed. You know, where all these different emotions come in. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, well, I could see here that someone was juggling anyway. It wasn't the healer. It would have been you. You know, and I could see that you were juggling, and you didn't want this healer to see that either. Yeah. Let's get a wisdom knowledge card. These cards are actually on my website if you would be interested in purchasing them. Okay, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is no sense. So with no sense, one can't possibly have the happiness that bliss brings. There you have it. You know, don't allow yourself here, what it's saying. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but wisdom says not to allow yourself to be ignorant to what love is. Instead, acknowledge it, forgive, let bygones be bygones, let there be happiness, let there be bliss. Instead of, you know, just a constant battle that just puts people in their head and just holding on to, you know, not communicating properly and trying to stop the wheel of fortune, you know, any good luck, and, you know, just stop fighting it all. Stop trying to ruin this beautiful person that writes, and stop trying to stop them from writing or being who they are and trying to encroach on them. And who are these? A mother and a daughter. See, there was juggling here. And trying to cause confusion as well. Yeah. Well, you guys worked on some dark project of what I believe to be is witchcraft to stop this individual from receiving what this wealthy man has left. Yeah, trying to stop the creativity, right? Her projects. Yeah, well, you know, you don't want her to learn the truth. She probably already knows. If she's watching this, then she already knows already. Yeah, be mindful. Be mindful in your actions, you know, in the ways that you choose to be. Okay? Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. That is what is expected. That's what you need to make sure that you are doing, that you're living by. Yeah, and just let go. All right? And your answer, Capricorn, is no. Let go. Or Capricorn or Aries, could even be the Aries, okay? But someone here, I feel like a whole bunch of people need to just let go. The answer is no. No. individual has spiritual strength. It's like they're calling. It's the 9th house. This is a healer who is in their calling. They're calling, that means the 9th house is the North Node. The North Node is what someone's meant to be doing, okay? So if you have a problem with that, because it keeps talking about their 9th house and their 10th house and what you're trying to take away from them. Why are you trying to take what belongs to this individual? That's my question. Why? Why are you trying to take what belongs to this individual? Especially the type of individual this is. This is an individual. Like I said, I'm going to reiterate. I'm going to say it again, Capricorn. If this doesn't belong to you, Cap, then it doesn't. But it does to someone. Okay? There is somebody. And I am going to come down on you. I'm going to come down on you because this is right. This isn't right. This is so sinful. Especially against a healer and someone who's doing what they're meant to do. Why, Capricorn? Explain yourself. Conflict and defeat. That's what you want. You want conflict and you want to defeat this individual, but it's upside down. It isn't going to happen. So listen, Capricorn. You can try to do it to the very death. Because that's what I see here. That's what you're going to try to do. But I don't see it happening. Not death to this person. How can you do that to somebody who is in their calling? They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Are you a Hierophant, Capricorn? Are you a religious figure and you don't agree with this person? Because that's what's coming to me now. I don't feel like you agree with this individual. I'm going to tell you the truth right now, Hierophant, Capricorn. It isn't up to you. Let me remind you in your pride, you aren't God. You don't get to decide someone else's fate. But you remember always, God decides yours. And you reap what you sow. Cappy. I'm sure you'll get this message. When you do, if you thumbs down, I will know you got it. But just know it won't hurt my feelings. It just shows that I got under your skin and you feel some type of way because I spoke the truth. But, you know, Cap, I am a Sag. You can go and, listen to the last Sagittarius reading that I posted. So if you feel some type of way now, you really will then. Yeah. Yes. We don't have any problem speaking the truth. That's what we do. That's what us Sagittarians do, or that have heavy Sag in their chart. That's correct, honey. That is correct, honey. Yes. Oh. Her debt is all paid off. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm so happy for this healer. She looks like she's just one amazing individual. So you know what? If this is you, okay, maybe you're the healer that is the Capricorn, or maybe you're the healer that is the Aries. Maybe, because it's not being specific here to me who the healer is. I mean, which sign is what I'm trying to say. I just can see what people are trying to do against this healer. So regardless of whoever you are, Cappy, if you are this healer, you're one amazing individual. But if you are against this healer and you're trying to stop them, don't bypass what I said. Death will not be for this individual. It isn't in here. I don't see it. They're in their calling. And their debt will be paid off. It looks like this individual has transformed. Yeah. They've already done the work. Okay? And her, whoever she is, if this is you, Capricorn, then your wish is granted. Okay? If this is you, Aries, your wish is granted. Maybe Aries, maybe you are the healer. And this Capricorn came up against you with a group of people. I really don't know. Like I said, it is not showing me who is who in the signs, okay? But you'll know who you are. All right. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let's get a closing card. Oh, I'm looking at this. So I think I'm going to put it out here. Relationships, I don't want. Clarify those, I do want. Awesome. So that's some words for everybody that gets on here to remember. I clear my energy field. Yeah. Clearing your energy field. I feel like the way to do that is all you have to do, folks, is just clear out all those people, any relationships that are not good for you, that have caused you problems, that have tried to cause you to be up in your head, to take your peace away, that have tried to cause, conflict in your life, to try to take from you what, try to take your stability, or try to take relationships, try to take love from you, try to take finances, a home, whatever it may be. Okay, that is how you clear your energy field. You just allow yourself just to completely let go of these individuals. Try not to even think about them. Just, you just do what you need to do for you, because that is a part of loving you. All right, Cap? Okay, I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to try to get a couple more readings in here. Let's see, who am I going to do next? Let me tell you. I tried doing Libra a couple of times, and neither of them came out. One of them, like, it partially recorded, and then it ended, and so this is like a couple times. So I just figure, okay, I'm not meant to do Libra right now, so I'm gonna do Virgo next. Okay. Anyways, you guys. All right, I'm sending you my love, and I forgive you for any of you who were involved in this freaking mess. I forgive you for the evil that you have done against this person, okay? And my hope is that you will change the way that your thinking is, because once your perspective changes on the situation, or once your mind changes, once your perspective changes, then everything can change for the better, okay? But you have to change the way you're allowing yourself to look at things. Otherwise, no. You'll just be up in your head, because I see this individual just has cleared the energy of anything toxic. Okay? All right. Bye for now.